A very good morning, dear children. I hope you all are fine and safe with your family. Students, today in geography, we will be learning a new lesson, that is lesson number 6, and the name of the lesson is Natural Regions. Students, just look at these pictures. What can you see? Why are all the houses shown in the pictures not seen in the surroundings? Which are the regions where such types of houses are found? Would you like to stay in a house built of ice? Why don't we build such kind of houses? Such kinds of questions comes in our mind. There exist a large number of different things in the world than those we see in our surrounding. We see different educational and informative TV programs about wildlife. We become curious to know more about this wildlife. Why is this wildlife not seen in our areas? Why are they not similar to the wildlife found in our areas? What caused these differences? Let us try to find the reasons behind all this. Differences in landforms, climate and soil. There are differences in terms of landforms, climate, soil, etc. in different parts of the world. These differences are mainly due to availability of sunlight and water in that regions. The availability of sunlight and water keeps changing from equator to the poles. So what it means, students? It means there are differences in terms of landforms, climate, soil, etc. in different parts of the world. That means different parts, they have different kinds of landform, they have different kinds of climate and they have different kinds of soils. So why are these differences? It is mainly due to the availability of sunlight and water in that region. The availability of sunlight and water keeps changing from equator to the poles. Differences in landforms, climate and soil greatly influence the flora, fauna and human life and give rise to variations in the biodiversity in different parts of the world. Biodiversity, what it means, students? It means variety of plants and animal life in the world. Natural regions. There are similarities of climate, vegetation and animal life in different continents that spread between certain latitude. These similarities stand out as distinct features of these regions. As these regions stand out on the basis of natural factors, they are called as natural regions. The natural environment of such regions affects the living world, including the human beings. So it means there are similarities of climate, there are similarities of vegetation and also animal life in different continents that spread between certain latitudes. So all this similarity, it stands out as distinguished feature of these regions. As these regions stand out on the basis of natural factors, these are called as natural regions. And the natural environment of such regions affects the living world, including human beings. Entire land area on the earth can be divided into these natural regions. Let us understand their distribution with the help of maps and tables given in this lesson. Location and extent. Between 65° to 90° parallels, Greenland, North Canada, North Europe, North Asia. Climate is mean summer temperature 10 degrees Celsius. Mean means what, students? It means average. So average summer temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. Mean winter temperature approximately -20 degree to -30 degrees Celsius. Okay, so here we can imagine how much cold the climate must be. Mean annual rainfall 25 to 300 millimeters. Very cold climate. Next is what? Natural vegetation. Natural vegetation means what, students? It means what type of plant you find there. Short-lived vegetal life. Vegetal life means what, students? Vegetation. Short grass, short shrubs, flowers, lichens, moss. Animal life, caribou, reindeer, etc. Polar bears, foxes, walrus and seal. Animals with soft, thick fur. So these are the animal, students, which we find in tundra region. Moving to human life. Hunting and fisheries. So this is what hunting and fisheries is their occupation. High tents, igloo, tupic house. High tents means what, students? It means which is made up of skins of animals. Use of sledges, Eskimo people, tough life, population distribution, highly sparse. Highly sparse means what? Very less. So here, students, we have done with our first region, which is tundra region. Here you can see images of tundra region along with tundra animals. Moving to our second one, which is taiga region. Location and extent. Approximately between 55° and 65° north parallels. From Alaska to the Atlantic coast past of Eurasia. Climate over here is summer temperature 15° to 20° Celsius, winter temperature below 0° Celsius, mean annual rainfall between 300 and 500 millimeter, and rainfall in summer, snowfall in winter. So this is what, students, climate of taiga region. Natural vegetation, that means what kind of plants which we find over here. Coniferous forest, leaves are narrow, pointed, branches leaning towards the ground, wood is light and soft, spruce, fir, pine, redwood, etc. Animal life, have soft and thick fur, caribous, elk, ermine, beavers, silver fox, minks, bears, etc. So these are the animals which we find in taiga region. Moving to our next, that is human life. Human life, population is less. Lumbering and hunting are major occupation. So if you remember, students, when we have gone through the tundra region, hunting and fisheries were their occupation, whereas in taiga region, as population is less, lumbering and hunting are their major occupation. And last, few agrarian activities. Agrarian activities means what, students? Agriculture related activities we find in taiga region. Here, students, we can see animals which are found in taiga region. Now third one which we will be learning now, student, is what is called as grasslands, steppes and prairies. Here you can see the image in the map. Location and extent. Between 30° and 55° north and south parallels in the interior parts of the continent. Steppes in Eurasia, Wells in South Africa, Pampas in South America, prairies in North America, downs in Australia, etc. Climate. So what kind of climate is over here? Summer temperature around 27° Celsius. Winter temperature, it is below 0° Celsius. Mean annual rainfall, that is average annual rainfall, is between 400 to 600 millimeters. Rainfall mostly during summers. Moving to our next one, that is natural vegetation. That is what type of plants we find out there. Extensive grass ranches are seen. Short grasses growing in lumps. Grass gets dried up in winter. Elder popular trees are found. Animal life. Wildlife includes deer, horses, dogs, wolves, bisons, rabbits, hares, kangaroos, dingoes, etc. Domesticated animals like sheep, goat, cattle, horse, donkeys are also found. Human life. Rearing animals is the main occupation. So what is the main occupation over here? That is rearing animals. Earlier people had nomadic life. Nomadic life, students, means people used to travel from one place to another. Lived in hide tents, that is youths. Kyrgyz people are now no more nomadic, now stay in well-built houses and they grow wheat. Here students, you can see image of grassland and we can also see animals of grassland. So let us recap students what we have learned in our today's video. We have learned in detail about 3 different kinds of regions. We have also learned about there are similarities of climate, vegetation and animal life in different continents that spread between certain latitudes. These similarities stand out as distinctive feature of these regions. As these regions stand out on the basis of natural factors, they are called as natural regions. The natural environment of such regions affect the living world including human beings. Tundra region, taiga region and grasslands, that is steppes and prairies. I hope students the video must be understood with each and every one. If any doubt is there, I request you all to again go through the video. We have not yet completed the lesson. The remaining part will be shown to you all in our next video. Till the time, stay safe and thank you so very much.
A very good morning, dear children. I hope you all are fine and safe with your family. Students, today in geography, we will be continuing with our same lesson, that is lesson number 6, lesson name Natural Regions. Natural regions. There are similarities of climate, vegetation and animal life in different continents that spread between certain latitudes. These similarities stand out as the distinctive features of these regions. As these regions stand out on the basis of natural factors, they are called as natural regions. The natural environment of such regions affects the living world including human beings. So let's recap students what we have done in our previous video. We have learned about natural region. We have also learned about different natural regions, that is tundra region, taiga region and grasslands, that is steppes and prairies. Today we will begin with in detail about hot desert region. Location and extent. Between 20° and 30° north-south parallels in the western part of the continents, Sahara in North Africa, Colorado in North America, Atacama in South America, Kalahari in South Africa, Thar in Asia, etc. Moving to climate of hot desert region. Mean summer temperatures is between 30 degree to 45 degrees Celsius. Mean winter temperature is between 20 degree to 25 degrees Celsius. Tremendous heat and very low rainfall. So what's the climate over here? Very heat is there, tremendous heat is there, and about rainfall it is very low. Nights are very cold. Okay students, so this is what about climate of hot desert region. Moving to its natural vegetation, that means what type of vegetation do we find over here? Thorny bushes with hardly any leaves. Leaves are narrow, oily, have thick bark. Once moisture in soil is consumed, plants die. Example, cactus, sisal, palm, date palm, etc. So this is what about the vegetation students which we find over hot desert region. Now we will learning in detail about animal life. That means what type of animals are popular over here. Camels survive for days without water. Number of animals living on the ground is less. Daytime live inside the ground. Example, snakes, rats, lizards, scorpions, etc. Domesticated animals like horse, donkeys, sheep, oxen, etc. So these are the animals which we find in the hot desert region. Moving to our last part, that is human life. Bedouins in Sahara, Bushmen in Kalahari, Aborigines in Australia. Most of the needs get fulfilled through animals. Agriculture is confined to valleys and oases. So this students, you can see the image. So here we have done students with our hot desert region. I hope students this much at least must be clear with everyone. Moving to our next region. Moving to our next one, that is grasslands, Sudan type. Location and extent between 5 degree to 20 degree north and south parallels in both the hemisphere. Savannah in Africa, Queensland in Australia, Parkland in Africa, Llanos and Campos in South America, and other grasslands. Climate. Summer temperatures around 35 degrees Celsius, winter temperatures around 24 degrees Celsius, rainfall is around 250 to 1000 millimeter, hot and humid summer and warm and dry winter. So here students, we have done with our climate of grasslands, that is Sudan type. Moving to our next one, that is natural vegetation. It means what type of vegetation do we find over there? We find tall and thick grass, height of grass around 6 meter, that is elephant grass. Trees are rare and have umbrella-like canopy. Example, acacia, agave, sisal, pineapple, cactus, etc. Animal life. Animal life, large number of herbivorous and carnivorous animals we find over here. Nature has gifted them with speedy legs. Skin of animals have colorful spots or strips or bands. Examples are lion, cheetah, hyenas, wolf, zebra, giraffe, elephant, rhino, wild ox, buffalo, kangaroo, emu, etc. So these are the animal students which we find in grasslands. Moving to our next one, that is human life. Houses are simple with mud walls and thatched roof, without windows. Short in height and dome-shaped huts called kraals. Hunting and rearing are main occupations. Examples: main tribes include Zulu, Hausa, Maasai, etc. So what about human life, students, in grassland? Houses are very simple which are having with mud walls and thatched roof and without windows. Short in height and dome-shaped huts are there, which is called as kraals. And what are the main occupations over here? It is hunting and rearing. Examples include Zulu, Hausa, Maasai, etc. Here, students, you can see the image being given. Moving to our next one now is, moving to our next region, that is equatorial region. Location and extent: between 5 degrees north and 5 degrees south of the equator, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Guinea, Congo Basin, Amazon Basin. Climate. What kind of climate do we find in equatorial region? Summer temperature around 30 degrees Celsius, annual rainfall between 2500 and 3000 millimeter, high heat and rainfall throughout the year. Because of hot and humid climate, vegetal litter decompose leading to diseases. Vegetal litter, it could be plant litter or leaf litter that has been fallen to the ground. This was the climate of equatorial region. Moving ahead with natural vegetation, that means what kind of vegetation do we find here? We find over here dense evergreen forest, variety of trees and bushes, swampy land, tall hard wooded trees. Examples: mahogany, green heart, rosewood, ebony, etc. Animal life. What kind of animals do we find over here? A great variety in animals. In marshy lands, crocodiles, anaconda and hippopotamus, etc. Animal birds living on trees. Examples: chimpanzee, gorilla, hornbills, etc. Poisonous insect such as tsetse fly also we find in this region. So this is all about animal life of equatorial regions. Moving ahead with human life. Human settlements are few. Human life is dependent on nature. Population is mostly tribal. Houses are built on the trees. Tribes like Pygmies, Africa, Boro Indians, Semang, etc. Here, students, you can see the image. You can see different animals, insects which we find over here. So let's recap, students, what we have done in our today's video. We have learned in detail about 3 different regions. The first one which we have learned about was hot desert region. Second which we learned about is grasslands, that is Sudan type. And the last one, student, is equatorial region. I hope, students, it must be clear with everyone. Remaining part will be continued in our next video. Till the time, stay safe and thank you so much. A very good morning, dear children. I hope you all are fine and safe with your family. Students, today in geography, we will be learning last part of lesson number 6, and name of the lesson is Natural Regions. In our previous video, we have learned in detail about different regions, that is tundra region, taiga region, grasslands, that is steppes and prairies, hot desert region, grassland, that is Sudan type, and equatorial regions. The natural regions are found in specific latitudinal extents between equator and poles. Availability of water and temperatures found there determine the location and extent of these regions. There are some more regions which stand out due to local conditions. They are monsoon, Mediterranean and West European regions. While the monsoon and West European regions stand out because of specific winds blowing there, the Mediterranean region is known for its rainfall in winters. Now we will be learning, students, in detail about monsoon region, location and areas. North and south of the equator between 10 degree and 30 degree north and south parallels. Area includes Indian subcontinent, Philippines, West Indies, North Australia, East Africa, Central America, etc. So this is what, students, in detail about location and areas of monsoon regions. Next we come to its climate. Summer temperature is between 27 degree and 32 degrees Celsius. Winter temperature is between 15 degree to 24 degrees Celsius. Rainfall between 250 to 2500 millimeters. Area gets rain in specific seasons from southwest monsoon. Rainfall is highly variable and distribution is quite uneven. Next we come to, students, natural vegetation. It means what type of vegetation you find there. Semi-evergreen and deciduous forest. Vegetation depends on the distribution of rainfall. So vegetation depends upon what? It depends upon distribution of rainfall. Banyan, peepal, teak, sal, sesame, sandalwood, cinchona, bamboo, acacia, shrubs, grasses, etc. So this what different kind of vegetation, students, we find in monsoon regions. Next, coming to animal life. What kind of animals do we find in this region? Wild animals such as tigers, lions, leopards, cheetahs, elephants, wolves, boars, monkeys, snakes, peacocks, cuckoos, etc. and domesticated animals like cattle, goats, horses. Next we come to human life. Large number of small hamlets. So this region, what we find large number of small hamlets are there. Considerable difference in diet and costume. So there is difference in diet as well as in costumes. Population is mostly involved in primary occupation. So population, that means people are mostly involved in primary occupation, and main occupation in this region is agriculture. So I hope, student, at least monsoon region must be clear with everyone. Moving ahead. Now we will be learning, students, in detail about Mediterranean region. Location and areas. Extends between 30 degree and 40 degree parallels in both the hemisphere on the western side of continents. Portugal, Spain, Algeria, Turkey, California, Central Chile, Southwest and Northeast Australia, etc. Climate. Dry summers and rainfalls in winter. So what is the climate of this region? It is nothing but summers are dry and rainfall is during winter season. Mean summer temperature, mean means what students? Average. So mean summer temperature is from 21 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius. Winter temperature between 10 degrees Celsius and 14 degrees Celsius. Mean annual rainfall from 500 to 1000 millimeter. It rains in winter. So when is the rain in the season? It is during winter. Next, natural vegetation. It means what kind of vegetation do we find in this region? Thick, small and oily leaves, thick bark. Examples: olive, oak, chestnut. Grass in low rainfall regions and coniferous forest in mountainous regions. So we find coniferous forest in mountainous regions and grass we find in low rainfall regions. Animal life. Due to animal husbandry, domesticated animals are found in large numbers. So which kind of animals are found in large numbers? Domesticated animals. For example, goat, sheep, cow, mules, horses, etc. So here we have seen about animal life of Mediterranean region. Moving ahead. Human life. Seat of Greek and Roman civilizations. Seat means what, students? It means central. Okay, so seat of Greek and Roman civilization. Main occupation is agriculture. So what is the main occupation in Mediterranean region of the people? It is nothing but it is agriculture. Mostly fruit and flower cultivation. So what are there mostly? There are fruit and flower cultivation is there. Wheat and wheat products form the staple diet. So what is the staple diet in this region? It is wheat and wheat products. Colorful costumes. So colorful costumes are seen in this kind of a region. Last we will come to students now West European region. Location and areas. Located in western parts of continents between 45 degree and 65 degree north and south parallels Norway, Denmark, Ireland, British Columbia, South Chile, New Zealand, etc. Climate. What kind of climate is seen in this region? Mean summer temperature around 20 degrees Celsius. Mean winter temperature around 5 degrees Celsius. Mean rainfall between 500 and 2500 millimeter. Rainfall mostly in the form of cyclones associated with westerlies. It rains throughout the year and climate is mild. So what is summer temperature of this region? It is 20 degrees Celsius and winter temperature is around 5 degrees Celsius and it rains throughout the year and climate is mild. Next, natural vegetations. Green grasses all the year round. Trees shed their leaves in winter. Coniferous trees and short grasses like oak, beech, maple, elm, pine, spruce, poplar are some examples. Animal life. That means what kind of animals do we find in this region? Because of animal husbandry, domesticated animals in large number are found. Wild animals includes wolves, foxes, bears, etc. Next we come to students in detail about human life. Industrious and enthusiastic people have been mainly sailors and explorers. So what kind of people? What is the human life over here? People are industrious and enthusiastic.
They are mostly sailors and explorers. They use woolen clothing, have achieved progress in secondary and tertiary sectors. Okay students, so this is what we have learned in detail about human life of West European region. Next, natural regions standing out due to specific continental locations. There are certain regions on the earth that stand out because of their specific continental location. It means there are certain regions in the earth which stand out. Why it stands out? Because of their specific continental location they stand out. Example are China type region, St. Lawrence region, etc. Natural regions and diversity in human occupations. Monsoon region. Agriculture and allied activities form the main occupation of people in monsoon region. So what is the main occupation of people in monsoon region? It is agriculture and allied activities. Next we come to equatorial region. Occupation that are based on forest produce such as gathering gum, honey, rubber, lag, etc. are mainly carried out by people in equatorial regions. Okay, so what is occupation in equatorial region? Occupation which are based on forest produced are mostly carried out by this people. Next we come to taiga region. Taiga is a softwood forest. Therefore, lumbering is the main occupation of people in taiga region. So, what is the main occupation of people in taiga region? It is nothing but it is lumbering. Next, tundra region. Hunting and fishing form the main occupation of people in tundra region. And what about tundra region? What is its occupation? It is nothing but it is hunting and fishing. And next we come to grasslands. Nowadays, extensive farming is undertaken by people in grassland regions. Okay, so what is taken place? What is undertaken by people in grassland region? Extensive farming. Now we will be learning about students' natural resources. Significant differences are found in the environment and available natural resources in different natural regions. That means differences are being found. Okay, they have been found in environment and available natural resources in different natural regions. The use of natural resources depends upon the progress in science and technology of a particular region. So the use of natural resource, it depends upon what? It depends upon progress in science and technology of that particular region. Similarly, the history and cultural organization of a particular region also affects the use of natural resources and life of the people. Similarly, what happens, student? History and cultural organization of that particular region, it also affects the use of natural resources and life of the people. So here students, we come to an end of this lesson. So let's recap of what we have learned in our today's video. We have learned, students, about monsoon region. We have also learned about Mediterranean region, West European region, natural regions standing out due to specific continental locations, natural regions and diversity in human occupation, and we have learned about natural resources. Here we complete with our this natural regions lesson, where we have learned about different regions with its location and extent, climate, natural vegetation, animal life and human life. So students, I hope it must be cleared with everyone. I request you all to go through the video once again. Till the time, stay safe and thank you so much.